guys, so it's Sam here. If you watched Jacoby's video, he taught you how to do self-toss and catch. What I'm going to do and what I just showed you with Aaron is partner toss and catch. So what partner toss and catch is, it's said just like it was, is we're going to throw a ball between yourself and then someone else. It doesn't have to be someone else if you don't have anyone else around. You can also use an object and put it on the ground. So why it's important is because if you have a game where you have a ball and you need to pass it between you and your teammates, this activity will really help you to hone in on those skills. So how you're going to know it is I'm going to teach you a bunch of cues that you're going to learn throughout throwing. Pause it. Go. So the first thing I'm going to do is show you the move full motion. So this is what we have for the underhand toss. So now I'm going to break it down for you into the cues. So the first thing that I do is I face my target, and I'm going to step with the opposite foot. From the step, and with my throwing arm, I'm going to load it up. So I step and I load. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing that arm forward. So step, load, swing. I'll release the ball, and then I'll follow through. So it's step, load, swing, release, follow through. What I really want to do is have my fingertips pointing toward my target so that I know the ball is going there. So again, we're going to step, load, swing, release, follow through. And those are the cues that are going to help you to know if you're doing this activity correctly. One, go. So two ways you can practice this is you can get a friend, a family member, or a neighbor, and you can play catch with them. So remember your cues is step, load, swing, release, and follow through. Another way you can do this if you don't have anyone to play catch with is you can put a target on the ground and you can try to hit that target. Or try to get as close to the target as you can. Okay. So the first object we used was a tennis ball. To make it a little easier, you can always switch out to a softer and a bigger object. So what you're going to do is, again, you're going to use your same cues. So you're going to step, load, swing, release, and follow through. So that's going to make it easier because a bigger object is obviously easier to catch than a tiny tennis ball. So again, a way to make this harder is you see how close Aaron and I are when we're catching like this? What you're going to do is every successful catch, which is you throwing to your partner and them catching it, you're going to take a step back. So she caught it, so we're going to take a step back. Again, take a step back. The skill we learned today was partner toss and catch. If you're throwing with a partner, you're going to step toward them, you're going to load, you're going to swing, release, and follow through. Make sure that your fingertips are pointing toward the person or object you're throwing to. And if you are throwing with someone, make sure you have their full attention before throwing the object at them. Say hey in their name, call them out, make sure they're looking at you before you're throwing that object at them. Again, your skill progressions, we're using a bigger and softer object, or you're going to step back when you're throwing, when you make a successful toss. Otherwise, have a great time learning your new skill.